Hi guys! So I figured that I would film a tutorial, or more like a get ready with me, just because I feel like doing my makeup. I'm gonna be real, it's I think like 8 o'clock right now and I'm not going anywhere. I just want to play with the makeup, and I've been wanting to film a video for quite some time, so I just set up real quick and we're just gonna have fun. So okay, so the first thing that you want to do is pretty much prep your skin, because that's the most important step. So, you know, I washed my face is clean. The first thing I'm going to do is tone it. So I'm going to use this Lotion Comfort from Chanel, and I'm going to pretty much just prep my skin like I said. So this is actually for dry skin, kind of hydrate you. And I'm going to be using a variety of products today. I know this is a little bit more upscale, but the point is just use a toner. That's all you got to do. So prepping right now. Now I'm going to do a little bit of eye cream. I'm going to use this Ultimune eye cream. It's an eye concentrate from Shiseido. It's really, really good. It hydrates underneath the eyes. It glides really, really smoothly. And this is like my go-to. I love this stuff. So you just want to do a little bit. Kind of go all around. Just make sure you give it like a good massage. All right, now I am going to use the concentrate. I got this sample from their, actually it was like a free gift with purchase, so technically it wasn't free, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to take a little bit. You're supposed to put like a little bit in your hand and then kind of rub it in, get it going, get it warmed up, and then kind of just pat it in your skin. I love this stuff. Honestly, anything Shiseido, love it. I've been using it for years. I know it's pretty pricey, but it lasts for quite some time. And your skin looks bomb after. And then I'm also using this that I got from the gift bag. This is the White Lucent All Day Brightener. Hopefully you can see it. It has a little bit of sunscreen in it, but I mean, honestly, you need sunscreen. I don't know why people think you shouldn't put sunscreen on unless you're actually taking pictures and it has a flashback to it. You should always wear sunscreen. I don't care when it is. I don't care if it's December, cloudy as hell outside. You have to put on sunscreen. It's actually the most important step of your skincare routine, I think. Now, we don't want crusty lips like this, so I'm going to use my favorite. This is the lip balm from Chanel. I don't know if they still sell this. I think, pretty sure they do. This is so good. This, let me tell you, I used to work for Chanel for years for the beauty section, or like the beauté, they say the beauté analyste, and then I was their freelancer for quite some time. This is so good. You would think that it's not. You'd be like, oh, what is that? It feels like Vaseline. Telling you, I have a really, really bad habit of picking my lips. This stuff is so good. It like, this is gonna sound so nasty, but it regrows like the skin on my lips. I know that's disgusting, but I'm telling you, if you have a nervous habit of picking your lips, or if you have really, really dry lips, crusty lips like me, you gotta get some of this stuff. It's so good. But a little bit goes a long way. So I'm hoping they still have it. I'm pretty sure they do though. Okay, so I'm pale. Let's be real. So I'm not really sure if this is a little too dark for me, but I'll be using this Vita Lumina Aqua. It's going to be in 30 beige. They do have a 20 beige, so I could go a little bit lower, but I don't really feel like it because I want to have a little glow, if you know what I mean. So you got to prep your skin. You for sure have to prep your skin. So I'm going to use what everybody loves. Everybody and their mother has this. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It's so good. And I'm just going to prime my skin with this stuff. Honestly, I watch Casey Holmes and she raves about this stuff. I know she likes like a newer version of it, but I still have to use this one up. She's the reason why I bought it. And then ever since I've been using it like crazy if I feel like prepping my skin. Okay, everybody uses this too. It's the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. So I'm gonna put this on my eyelids. This is kind of drying for me. Like, I know everybody loves it. It's pretty good, but for some reason it's just like pretty dry for me. So I just want to do a little bit, but you know, of course you have to have the primer or else it's not going to stick to anything. So be really, really gentle with your eyes. Don't be like me, all crazy. Too late, huh? I know you guys out there. You guys don't care either, huh? Who has time for that? Who has time for that? I already messed it up. Look at that. Okay, we're good. So I'm gonna kind of clean up as I go. All right, let's do something light. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the Morphe M433. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I'm gonna take the color Bear. This one, sorry, I keep looking in there so I can see what I'm doing. This one right here, and I'm going to use it to kind of just dust all over the eye to set, you already know, to set the primer. Ooh, I'm so excited. I haven't done my makeup in a while. But I've never filmed before, and a lot of people ask me to start filming just because I know it's hard to like start doing your makeup and you're not really used to it and you just need some ideas. Or just like even matching foundation. I know, I get it. It's not easy. And to be honest, if I didn't work with it for all those years, I would be so confused too. Like, it's a lot. It's a learning process. So I don't know. I think I'm going to go in. I want to go in with Secret. This one right there. It's a nice transition shade. It's not anything crazy. Like I said, I'm doing something pretty simple just for like my first video. But this is my look. Like, this is what I like to do. I like to do mauve tones. Sometimes I don't even use eyeshadow. A lot of times I'll just use my, oh, I'm sorry. I'm using this Chanel blending brush. It's number 12. Use any blending brush. You don't need to have something like this. You guys, Sigma, Morphe, there's so many blending. You know what? Real Techniques is really good too. So just something kind of fluffy, nothing too crazy. It's a little tapered, something like that, so you can kind of get in there. But hopefully you can see that color. Another really cool trick is to actually use tape. So like I said, you need something like, just like a color you could put in a transition shade. That way everything is seamless. So window wiper motions. Gonna also have to go back and forth. Yeah, I like to put my bronzer in the crease a lot of times too. It's just, it goes well, makes everything just look put together. But I just used the shade Secret for that. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade Lace. This is an awesome shade. I really, really like this shade right here. It's like a light purple lilac, but it's not too crazy. It's like the perfect shade. You can honestly go back in with something like this just to pack it, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pack it on, and I don't really want too much color, but to be all fancy, I think I'm going to show you guys. This is what I'm going to use right here. This one. It's just like a flat shadow brush. This one is actually from Sephora. It's like a double-ended one. This is a smudger at the end. You can see this is a smudger, and then this is the one that you would use to pack on the color. So I'm going to use Lace, like I said. This color is so good. So go ahead and pack it on. Something. Get it all up on there. Because you already know we like that color. Now for like my go-to look, I don't do all that cat eye stuff. I don't do like the liquid liner. I usually do like the kohl pencil. If you guys want something with like a cat eye, let me know because I can do that for you, no problem. I could teach you guys how to do that. But see, I'm just pretty much just putting it on. This is supposed to be a get ready with me. And I'm just like talking about how to do it all. So I'm sorry if this is not something that you're into. But you know, I love makeup so much that I can't help but try to just spread it and teach people how to do it. So packing it on, you can kind of see how I'm packing it on. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this darker color. I think I swatched it before, but I don't think I've ever used it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever used it. It's this one. I just got this palette not too long ago. It's called Tickle. Right here, Tickle. Like Tickle Me Pink. I'm going to use this brush right here, the Morphe E18 brush. It's just like a nice smudger brush. But what I'm going to do is kind of just pack it on. Kind of like where I would put my eyeliner. Now it's not too much of a transition of the lace that we put on first, but it's just a little something. And I'm gonna just put it on by the lash line and then kind of just work it up. I don't think it's picking it up on the camera as much, but I'm just gonna work it up like that. Actually, you can definitely see a difference, but I don't think you guys can see it in there. And then always go back to your blending brush, and you're gonna take the two that we just did, that we just worked with, and kind of blend it together. Not like up and down, but like just like that, like right where that line meets between the two colors, so you can diffuse it. Just like that. Now if you want, you can go darker and make it more smudgeable, but I'm gonna leave it like that because like I said, I like to use my kohl pencil, and then I'm gonna actually show you how I like to smudge it out after that. So I'm gonna leave it alone, and I'm gonna go in with a clean blending brush. I hope this is clean, but this is the Morphe M330 brush right here. I'm gonna use it to blend. I don't have anything on right here besides what I used to the bear color that I put on first. So I'm just gonna take it where I have the transition shade, the first one that we used, and kind of just blend it out. Just to make it look all nice. Don't mind the brows. Don't act like you guys don't have hair all up under there either, because like I said, we don't have time to sit there and fix it. But don't worry, I'll clean it up. I'll clean it up later. I grow hair like crazy. They grow in so fast. Like I could pluck them because I tweeze my brows. I could tweeze them today, and then 2 days it'll be there again. So that's crazy, but that's what I have to deal with. So now that I have that all blended, see, it kind of diffused it a little bit. What I like to do is take one of my favorite eyeliners. This is the Stila eyeliner. As you can see, I love it. I used it up completely. And I'm gonna sharpen it really. So be careful when using it. A lot of people don't like pencils like this. So, you know, you can always go with what your go-to eyeliner is. I like it because it's so dark, so easy to work with. If you have watery eyes, I wouldn't recommend this. I highly recommend this Clinique one. This is really, really good too. I have to say this is probably my second favorite, only because I don't think it's as creamy as that one, but it's so good. It really does last. This one is called the Quick Liner for Eyes Intense. Make sure you get the Intense one because I think they have more than one formula. So it just has like the smudger on the back of it, and then this is automatic. It just rolls up like that. And you can tell I like this too because I really don't have that much left in it either. But of course, get the blackest one. It's called Intense Ebony. They have one called I think just ebony. Make sure you get the intense. You know what? Let me just watch it for you. Hopefully this works, but see how it just like came off? Oh my gosh, this is so bad. That's a bad swatch. This is my first time working with the camera, so like I said, I keep looking there and then, excuse me. So I'm gonna take my one that I really like, and I'm just gonna, let me use this mirror. I'm gonna go in the waterline. Please try not to tug on your eyes. And okay, so this is what I like to do. I like to bring it in all the way in the inner corner. Just like that. Somebody asked me how I did it, how I bring it in like that. Honestly, practice, because it's really hard to put stuff in your waterline. Now, I'm going to tight line, meaning I'm going to get it all up underneath the top lash. Just like that. And I make sure I coat the lash line, not just like the actual waterline, but I kind of get in. See how I'm kind of going back and forth like that. That gives you that intense look. Some people don't like this intense look, so you can always swap it out for any color. Purple would be really nice with this look if you have green eyes. If you use a purple liner, well, that will look bomb on you. Brown if you don't want anything too crazy. I have pretty dark eyes, so I like to use a black eyeliner. Plus I kind of like that look. This is my go-to thing. So like I said before, I wouldn't use eyeshadows sometimes. I would just use the bronzer. And then the last step, connect it in the inner corner. Just like that. And then I go back over it because like I said, I like it dark. See how that worked? Just like that. Now, I'm not going to leave it like that. I like to smudge it, like I said. So what I'm going to do, you can switch out for a liquid liner for this step, or you can stick with something like this if you're used to using the kohl pencils, or you can like use the Clinique one, like I said, to kind of connect it. But I just kind of go on the actual eyelid and draw my line. I hope you can see that. Just like that. Now, it doesn't have to be too perfect. As you can see, I'm kind of all over the place with it. And that's okay, because I'm going to grab this brush now. Actually, you know what? Let me do the other eye real quick. I'm going to stick with this one right here that I was using to put Tickle on, the E18, the Morphe E18. I'm going to keep this. Kind of just like wipe it off on a tissue. Now, so creamy that you don't have to drag. Just kind of like put it on and just lightly like that, see? And I want it to go down. I want it to go into my lashes a little bit. Now, I'm not bringing it all the way down. I'm not making like a crazy smoky eye. I'm just literally going over the line. Just like that. And then I'm gonna go and flick it out. Just flick it out like that. I'm not doing a cat eye with it. Just stopped recording. I don't know why, but I just create the shape with the, so just like that, and then I go like that. So I create it, push it in, get that little section right there, go all the way out. Everyone does their makeup differently. If you don't like it like that, that's fine. It depends on your face shape. And go out like that, just like that. Then I go in with my damp beauty blender. I should probably go a little quicker, huh? By the way, you can bring it in. The concealer, you can bring it in your nose to create that contour. I like to do that. I like to do that because my nose is a little bit bigger. See, just like that. And I create the line. So guys, I hope you're liking this so far. It's kind of fun for me to do this because I know when I was like looking at recommendations or like swatches, I'm going over it one more time real quick right here. There was no one really close to my skin tone. I may not have seen all the videos out there because there's a lot of videos for makeup. But I was always like, man, I can't ever find someone that's like a lighter neutral. Not too olive, not too golden or warm. Someone that's neutral. And I just was like, man, I gotta start making videos because I know there's a lot of people out there that have that issue too. Like when they do swatches and stuff, they just can't seem to see what it would look like on them. So I hope that I am the same kind of skin color as a lot of people out there and I can help them like that. So, okay, so I went ahead and I blended out my concealer. I like to use the Morphe M438. Yeah, M438. I'm gonna just take this Chanel, this is their translucent loose powder. It's number 30 natural. And I just go like that. You can use whatever powder you want. Just, I know everyone likes the Laura Mercier one. Then I'm going to set the rest of my face with this MAC in medium. This MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium. I love this powder. It's so good. I'm going to use a powder brush. This is just the Chanel powder brush. And it kind of just go like that, coat it, and then set the face. Just like that. Set the forehead. A little goes a long way. Just like that. Bring it down. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I really like it. It's really, really good. Especially because of the contour shade. It's really hard to find a color like this. Even the Hoola bronzer, it doesn't compare to it. This is a little bit more gray tone, which I think is the best for contouring. So what I'm going to do, you could use the banana powder to set underneath too, but I'm going to take this contour shade. And I like to go a little bit above where my cheeks are, just so when I blend it out, it does not drag it down too far. It drags it to where the actual contour would stop. So I'm gonna, you can contour however you want. It depends on your face shape. So I just do a little bit there, nothing too crazy. Go underneath. This is so good, you guys. If you don't have it, I know everyone's like, oh, no more Kat Von D. I don't know why. I don't understand, but do a triangle. You're gonna do a triangle. Don't do just the jaw. You're gonna go down if you have a double chin. Go down and then you do a triangle, just like that. And then you swipe it like that. Depends on your face shape, like I said. Now you can, if you have a wider jaw like me, you can, when you're putting the contour in here, you can drag it just like that. Just to kind of cut up the jaw to make you look like you have more of that oval. Sometimes I do this and sometimes I don't. I like my jaw. Doesn't matter to me, it's all good. And then what I like to do is take a brush just for contouring the nose. I'm going to use the same Chanel one, the one that I used in my crease. Wipe it off, take a little bit of this, and I'm going to draw it in just like that. And then same with the other side, draw it in just like that. And then what I'm going to do is cut up, sounds so bad, but I'm going to cut up the little button nose. I'm going to make it round right here. And the nostrils, I'm going to put the bronzer right there. This makes it look like I have more of a button nose. I'm not doing a strong contour. Okay. See, because the contour was not so strong, I don't really need to blend out right in here. But if it was, I might as well just do it, right? If it was, take another brush, whatever you have, and kind of go over the inner part. Go over that line right there. See how it kind of like cinches in the nose? That's what you want. Now for the bronzer, my favorite part. So I'm going to take, I have a couple of these brushes. They're the same brush, This one is the older version. This is the newer version for the Chanel brush from when I was there. I don't know if they have a newer one now. Take whatever brush you want, bronze your face. I'm gonna take these two. This was the contour one. I'm gonna take these two, just a mixture, and just kind of like go like this. It's very pigmented, so be careful. And I'm kind of just light, 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 and then light, light, light. And then I'm gonna go ahead and really be rough with it. Just like that. Same thing. You don't want it to look too muddy. So, same thing. Forehead. I really like that Huda Beauty palette. It has like all the colors that you would want. And then I'm gonna bronze just like underneath here, just because you already know. Dang, I look pretty bronze right now. I go overboard with it, so sorry. If you guys want to cut the contour, now is your time to do that. You can take your loose powder you used before. You can use this. It's universal. You can take the same brush that you had to set under your eyes, and then you can take this banana powder to cut it. See how I did that? Just like that. Same with this side. Just like that. And then I'm going to just take the powder brush and kind of just... The bronzer brush I'm going to use again and kind of just like fix it up a little bit. Blend it. You don't want that harsh. But you did want to clean it up a little bit. You just don't want to see that line. So go back over it just like that. Okay? Now, for the blush and for the highlight, what I do like to do is set the face throughout the skincare, the base process. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. An X is all you need. You don't need to just drench yourself in it. But sometimes I do because it feels good. Then I'm going to use my blush. Now, any blush will do. It's like a really, really nice, I want to say like a mauve color would be really, really nice with this. Or something just really simple. Warm Soul Mineralized Blush by MAC. You could use the same powder brush for it if you want for your blush. No problem with that. I'm going to just use this one. I got it from a Bare Minerals kit from my mom. Thank you, Mom. And just kind of go over it. It's going to go bright. I kind of like to overlap it with the bronzer. Just like that. And then I'm going to do my Fenty Beauty highlight in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. If I could just like open it the right way. I like to mix the two. They're really, really nice. And I'm going to use the highlighting brush from Morphe. This is the 510. And I'm going to go right above where I put the blush and the bronzer. Just like that. You can go ahead and take this and make it right, put it right underneath the brow bone. Just for that extra highlight. Because we did not put any highlight color there. So that's what I like to do for this look. I like to just use my highlight. And then whatever's left over, I put on the nose. Just like that. A little bit right here. Because that's the way I like it. You could do whatever you want for the highlight. And then I like to put it on my Cupid's bow. Right here. A lot of people like to put it here. You can do that too. I actually like to put it right here. Just for that like extra... Just like that shine. Not like nasty shine, but like a glow. I like that. I'm going to just blend this a little bit more. The bronzer, I feel like it's a little too intense up top. Yeah. In the camera, it looks like it. But in person, it looks really nice. Then what I like to do is set the face one more time. Just like that, a T and then an X for that. You can spray yourself like crazy too. Now, I need to finish up here. I need to do the brows and I need to do the mascara. Just take 20 hours to put on my mascara. You can put your fake lashes on. If you wear fake lashes, you need to put some mascara on first. That way your real lashes blend in with the fake. Can you guys see me? Yeah. That way your real lashes blend in with the fake lashes. So what are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? I want to know what cool things you guys have planned. I think isn't it next week? I'm not really sure. I lost track of my days. They all kind of blend in. I really like to coat the base really nicely. Now I take forever to put on my mascara. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm using the Monsieur Big Mascara by Lancome. This is a sample. It's really, really good. I think I'm gonna buy it. Now I like to do my bottom lashes first, because when I do my top lashes first and then I do my bottom, my my mascara ends up right up in here while I'm doing the bottom. So I like to do the top first. Now I do something really weird with my mascara, but I kind of go up top, just like that. That's pretty funny. I remember I was actually quite a few people, I did their makeup. Like I said, I was a freelancer. And I would do that and then I would go underneath, just like I'm doing now. I like the clumpy look. A lot of people don't like that. So I asked them before I put on their mascara. But that just depends on the formula of the mascara. So if you use the formula like this, it's gonna come out clumpy. But if you use like a different formula and you do this technique, it won't come out clumpy. It just depends on the formula. So I'll go underneath and up top and they'll be like, what are you doing? I've never seen anybody put on mascara like that. And I just tell them like, hey, you gotta coat both sides of the lashes. That's how crazy I am with the mascara. And I know people sometimes like to use like just like a needle to kind of separate them if it ever turns out really clumpy. So yeah, I just do it on both ends and yeah, they like it. And to be honest with you, they all were like, wow, I'm gonna start doing that from now on. It really doesn't make a difference, believe it or not. This is, it's in French and I can't pronounce it, but Brun Songe, I think that's how you say it. Number 40. This is really, really good because it's more of an ashy tone or neutral. It's not anything too warm, and that's perfect for me because I don't have jet black brows, but I do have pretty dark brows. So I'll use that, and then I also like to use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. I think graphite is a better color for me, but I have it, so I gotta use it. So what I like to do is use this first, use the spoolie, and brush it up. Again, I gotta do my brows. Then I don't usually do my brows last. I don't know why I did that like for this video. I don't think that'll ever happen again, so I apologize in advance. Thanks. So what I'm gonna do is draw underneath, very light strokes. I'm gonna do my brows after this video. I'm gonna tweeze them just like that, very light-handed. You don't want a brow that's creamy. A brow pencil, sorry, that's creamy. So I draw the shape with this until I get to a third, I want to say, of my brow. I draw the shape of it, right? Then I draw like that. I go up, up, up. Kind of draw it up. Now there's so many different techniques with your brows. You could do like a more natural brow. You could do a really harsh brow, like that boxy brow. I'm gonna bring this in just a little bit more. You can change it up depending on the look. And what I do is I'll draw up top and then I'll kind of just like go over like that for the shape. Same with this side. Kind of go over like that for the shape. Then I stop. I kind of use a spoolie to blend everything. I don't like a boxy brow. I don't like it too harsh. Just like that. That's good. Take your Dip Brow Pomade. Take your eyebrow brush. This one's from Anastasia. You can use, there's a really good one that's in like the Real Techniques kit. You can use that. There's nothing wrong with that. This has a spoolie at the end too. I just got this because they had something going on at Ulta. I don't know if it was at Sephora too, but it was 2 items for $30. And I really wanted the scissors, but they didn't have them. So I got the brush. But you just dip it in. A little goes a long way. And I kind of go where I stopped. I overlap it a little bit. And then I really get in there because I want it to be a little more blunt when I get to the middle of the brow. Or the end of the brow. Or I should say and. See how it kind of just like made it blunt for me? I could have done that with a pencil, but it wouldn't look as prominent, I would say. And I just kind of go over in the middle and I draw or I color it in. So I literally just made line. I made the lines. Now I'm coloring it in. I love makeup because you could do whatever you want with it. You can make it really natural. You can just based on your mood, you know? So just like that. For like a full face glam look like this is what I like to do. Now then I flip it to the side. I turn it to the side and fill it, kind of just like massage it in, I would say. Take whatever's left over, go back in the front, blend it, just like that. Done with that. Do the same thing on the other side. Now what I'm going to do is go back in with that spoolie that I had, brush everything that I just did. I'm going to take a brow setter, the gel, brow gel. I'm actually going to finish up, or I'm going to use this Benefit brow gel. This is in medium. It's really nice because it has like fibers. I feel like it has fibers in it. Just like that. Now for the lips, and we should be good. So what I'm going to do is use more of like a nude everyday lip color. I think I'm going to mix it because I'm really into 2 different colors right now. Shoot, where did I put it? Here we go. MAC Honey Love. I really like this color. And then I also really like this Clinique one. This is the perfect nude. It is a little bit more drying, so that's why I like to mix the 2. It's called Matte Suede. This is the perfect nude color. It's so good. First you gotta line your lips. It's called Natural by Chanel. I really like this color. Ooh, upside down, this one right here. It's really good. This is your, this is where you can overline your lips. I like to fill in just a little bit. It's a nice natural color. Then MAC Honey Love. It's really nice, like it's a pink nude. It's not too cool. It's not too warm. It's has a little bit of a peach undertone to it. And just in the center, I'm going to go ahead and use the suede, the matte suede color. They're really, really close in color. The matte suede is a little bit lighter. Oh, that's it. This is the finished look. Should I put my hair down for you guys? Hey, it only took us 2 hours. There you go. That's it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Don't be shy. Even though I kind of was in this video, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, leave it down below. And if you guys have any suggestions, like I said, again, it stopped recording. Again, if you have any comments, leave them down below. And I can't wait for the next video, you guys. I will be swatching the Huda Beauty palette for you guys, just so you can see what it looks like, okay? Have a good night. Bye. That was awkward. Bye. Hey guys, this is the aftermath of my first makeup get ready with me.